Hello, we're back for another summer edition of Twinsburg City Schools Today. I'm your host, Logan Pulaski. Now, unfortunately, our co-host, the Twinsburg Tiger, is already on summer vacation, so he won't be joining us today. Enjoy your vacation, Tiger. Now, let's get down to business. We have wax figures, wacky science experiments, good causes, and a detective. So without further ado, let's start the race. Runners, on your marks, get set, go!
I've completed 50 miles.
I've completed 40.
I've completed 50 miles.
So the 100 Mile Club started in October here. The Wellness Committee, Physical Education teachers, PTA, and lunch aides got together and tried to increase ways kids could be physically active.
I enjoy that you can run with your friends and you can have a good time.
It's a club at recess that you run laps.
You get to have fun with your friends and you get to earn miles.
I think for the child, I think it becomes, they become healthier individuals, which benefit them later in life.
Like running makes your heart beat faster, which is more healthy for you.
So the goal of the club is to offer another choice to students that, you know, maybe don't feel like they have anything to be a part of or to do, and, you know, walking and running and just to be moving and healthy.
We started about 6 years ago. We received a grant from the Twinsburg Technology Department, and we purchased digital cameras for the children, and we used a book that we have from our science curriculum that has experiments in it, and we picked some of the ones we thought the children would really be interested in.
I think that it's one of the most worthwhile things that the children can do at this age is learn about science and expressing themselves and finding it that they can explore something and experiment and learn how reactions take place or how these things relate to them in their own world.
Really, to them, we call it a science experiment, but to them it's just fun. They just enjoy doing it. And we did have a little girl say once, you know, this wasn't learning, this was fun.
The Little Free Library is a place, basically it's a box that we have registered under the Little Free Library website that the community of Twinsburg and surrounding communities can use.
The Little Free Library is a worldwide initiative to promote literacy and reading in children. It is all over the world, from Sri Lanka to anywhere in the United States.
Anyone is able to use the Little Free Library. Our hope would be that children and families within the community of Twinsburg would hear more about it and be able to use it, and children can come and take out books and have them for themselves, and also donate books so they can feel like they're giving back to the community.
The Little Free Library came to be because of the collaboration of PTA, who funded our project, and my husband, Paul Bell, who built the library, and Jason Tate, our art teacher, who designed and painted it. And without them, we would not have a Little Free Library.
From a parent perspective, I've seen my kids love learning how to read, and they've been engaged through their classroom experience, but also at the library level with Mrs. Bell. And we thought that this would be an opportunity for them to take it into the summertime, that they can continue to be engaged and grow their love of reading.
We love to read!
Like what you see? Check out our website for longer segments of the show, twinsburg.k12.oh.us.
At WILCOX Primary, we're proud to welcome our district's youngest residents to our school. During the 2014-15 school year, so many great things happened, and I'd like to share some of the highlights with you. We truly believe in the importance of early childhood education, and with the support of our Board of Education, we expanded our preschool, now able to serve 84 of our district's youngest learners. This spring, we implemented a kindergarten readiness screening where 230 of our incoming kindergartners participated in literacy and math assessments, and we met the state requirements for vision, hearing, and speech-language screenings, all before the first day of school in August. Our first graders ended the year with 98% of them on track on the state writing diagnostic, and 81% of our first graders are entering BISSELL on or above grade level in reading. Our PTA supports this positive behavior initiative by purchasing a buddy bench for our playground. The children are learning that if someone is sitting on the buddy bench, it means that they need a friend to play with, and it's already become a great way to reduce loneliness and foster friendship on our playground. As you can see, students begin their academic and citizenship journey at WILCOX, and we are so proud to be able to continue that with them in the coming year.
Did you know? Twinsburg was one of the first school districts in Ohio to understand the benefits of and provide all-day kindergarten to its families.
Celebrating 50 years of education excellence. Happy birthday, Samuel L. Bissell Elementary. Named after a Twinsburg education pioneer who believed that all children of all races should have equal education.
Once Mrs. Johnson found out about it, she had come to me and mentioned that we needed to do something important, something special. So we wanted to have, we wanted to involve the students. Basically, what our theme was, not just birthday, but the excellence in teaching that we have here.
One of the ideas that we had thought of was to purchase a rock with a plaque in commemoration of the 50th year. We got in contact with Mrs. Stauffer, who's a teacher here, and she's actually a councilwoman for Twinsburg. Things started rolling and they donated the rock for us, and then we wanted a way to get the kids involved to buy the plaque. So what we thought of was if the kids could do chores and raise the money instead of just going to their mom and dad and say, can I have 50 cents or $1, let them participate.
We came up with the idea, since we were doing the birthday, was to do the birthday book and try to get all the teachers involved. We not only got all the teachers, we got everybody involved. Then we also did the poems. The poems, we wanted the kids' input. We wanted their statements about what they felt about our school and what Samuel Bissell meant to them. Those are going to be great reminders, too, of the fantastic work that we've done here.
Twinsburg was founded on a lot of farmland, and even though we have many more neighborhoods now, it's still a small town feel, and that's what our schools are like.
The Father's Walk was held in September, and we were really blessed with a beautiful day. We had about 300 plus dads, uncles, grandfathers, just father figures in general, walk their kids to school that morning.
We went here early because he was very excited for the Father Walk.
My dad was he got there before me on the bus, so he was waiting for me in front of the school door. As soon as the school bell rang, I went inside the school and he left.
You know, in the hustle and bustle of the morning, sometimes you don't have that one-on-one time. So this gave dads and their kids that one-on-one time.
It was good because we woke up together, and normally my dad goes to work in the morning. I don't even get to see him in the morning.
It's important to bring the families into the building, to bring the community into the building, because the school really is the extension of the community, and it should reflect the community. And to be able to bring the community in for an event like the Father's Walk is really important.
They came here because we got a lot of votes on cool school, and it was really fun being a cool school and being taped by Foxy.
We were nominated, and we were up against 2 other schools in the area, and we ended up receiving the most votes of the 3 schools.
Foxy Cool School is when you're showing how cool this school is and what everyone can do, and how all the teachers are really teaching their kids and everyone's learning.
It means that what we're doing here at Samuel Bissell Elementary School is recognized by our community, and is valued by our community as well. We have dedicated teachers here, we have great parents, we have great kids, and it's nice to be recognized in that way. It shows all the hard work you're putting in, people are noticing.
For longer segments from the show, go to twinsburg.k12.oh.us.
Samuel Bissell Elementary School is where tigers learn to roar. In the 2014-15 school year, we celebrated 50 years of learning. Our third grade students did an exceptional job on the Ohio Achievement Assessment in the fall. Over 84% of our students passed. Our second grade students were real scientists this year. They participated in the Invention Convention project, and they did a wonderful job showing off their creativity and new ideas. Our students also set a goal for the readathon. They wanted to read over 90,000 minutes and raise over $10,000. If they achieved that goal, then I, Mrs. Johnson, would dance on the roof. Well, our students did it. The students read over 170,000 minutes and raised over $10,000. And I danced on the roof. What a great year. Good luck to all of our students.
Did you know? The Twinsburg Historical Society Museum was built in 1865 by Samuel Bissell.
Baseball, a game of numbers. The baseball, 9 inches in circumference. It weighs close to 5 ounces and is stitched precisely 216 times. It travels 60.5 feet from the pitcher's mound to the plate at speeds of close to 100 miles an hour. Along the way, it can twist, curve, wobble, rise, and fall. The bat is made from a turned ash, no longer than 42 inches long and no thicker than 2 2/3 inches in diameter. The batter only has a few thousandths of a second to decide whether or not they're going to hit the ball. Not again.
So Education Days is when we invite out all of the local schools from the surrounding counties. We usually reach out to about 8 to 10 surrounding counties about an hour radius away. We have a curriculum that we provide to the schools to use in the classroom leading up to the event and then during and after the event as well, based off the idea of baseball as education.
I'm hoping that some of them are going to be taking stats and keeping score in the game.
Yeah, in math we did some worksheets and so forth that kind of dealt with baseball and statistics and things like that.
We are going back and we're going to write journal entries about our day and we're going to try to figure it out from there.
Math Counts is a program that allows people to unlock their full potential in math.
It's a competition that helps kids like my age develop critical thinking and problem solving skills.
The goals of the program were mainly for us this year was to get the club started and to get as many students as we could participating in the bi-monthly meetings that we had.
During the meetings, what we did is she gave us sheets of math problems, like 10, and then we could work with a partner and try to figure them out.
I really liked how the questions really challenged you to think, and some of them were really interesting how everything fit together.
This is like an experience you don't find in a regular math class.
At Dodge, we opened it up to students who are in the 7th grade math program, and we'll see how it goes from there. We'd like to open it up further next year.
It really makes teaching an awesome job to have students who are wanting the challenge.
I'm dressed as Jane Goodall, and she's a chimpanzee expert, researcher, and protector of the chimpanzees.
Well, Zara Phillips, she is an equestrian, and she does many shows, and she's won a lot of national equestrian shows.
The 5th grade Wax Museum project is a biography research paper project that all of the 5th grade students are responsible for. It all took place in all these hallways here, and the students stood at a station in statue-like form. We had activation buttons, and when the visitor, the parent, the family member, a friend, would activate their button, they would come to life and give their facts about their person that they had researched.
I'm dressed as Jackie Robinson, and I chose Jackie Robinson because he keeps inspiring me to play baseball.
I'm Michael Jackson. I picked him because I like dancing, and I really like his songs.
Go to twinsburg.k12.oh.us. There you will find information from the district and the school. Be sure to click on the Tiger Tidbits for videos from the show.
At Dodge Intermediate School, we begin our school year off inviting fathers to show support for their students' education. This is called our Father's Walk. Hundreds of fathers come to participate in this event. We end our year with our fourth graders going to Akron to participate in a lot of fun math activities with the rubber ducks. Our fifth graders will head off to Michigan to visit the Greenfield Village and also the Henry Ford Museum. Our sixth graders really have a great time in Pennsylvania at Camp Fitch. They come back with a lot of fun stories, and I even hear about those stories when they are seniors.
Did you know? Dodge is the only school in Twinsburg that has a hiking trail to use for outdoor education.
What's blue, striped, and really bouncy? Give up? A tiger on a pogo stick. No? Okay, all right. How do tigers describe themselves? They're perfect. No? Still? Okay, all right, one more. What side do tigers have the most stripes? On the outside. Oh, that one gets me every time. Still? Okay. The boys and girls at RBC sure are earning their stripes. Reach, build, contribute. Let's do it the RBC way.
Well, during lunch, we had people sign a banner against anti-bullying, and by signing it, you would pledge to prevent bullying in our school.
Bullying is one of those things that nobody likes to talk about, but it needs to be talked about. And I think the kids and the adults in this building did a great job that whole week.
I didn't realize that so many people were affected by bullying. I mean, I didn't really know until after the week, and everybody was discussing about it.
So the goal of the week was to raise awareness on anti-bullying prevention and to get kids thinking about and understanding that everybody comes from a different place and that everybody has a story and that we have to be more sensitive to the fact that we all aren't the same and we all have got something going on in our lives to kind of just understand that and be more sensitive to it.
Some of the students had thought, okay, well, what about maybe taking a lunch to the fire department? Okay, that sounded like something nice, but again, trying to engage the community, we thought, why not invite them here? And then some of the other students and myself thought, well, why not the police department as well? And then it kind of expanded, well, if we're going to do it for Twinsburg City, well, we're also part of Reminderville, we're also part of the Twinsburg Township, so let's involve everyone.
We were able to speak with the police officers and the firemen, and that was a new experience for me because though I have seen these people before doing their jobs, I've never actually gotten to speak with them as people instead of heroes.
It was cool because we got to connect with them on a human level other than looking to them as authority. So it was kind of cool to just be able to talk and get to know them as people.
I think it was beneficial both ways for the safety forces to see our students in action, to see the building in action, what it looks like with students involved, but more importantly, to gain that relationship with the students, because seeing a police officer in a car behind you with their lights on is a lot different than being able to shake their hands and have a meal with them.
STEM grant is money that Twinsburg schools receive to improve science and math education in the district.
The STEM grant allowed us to collaborate with our science and math department and Nordonia schools as well.
We got to sit down with the middle school teachers from Nordonia and share ideas and get together and collaborate.
The students enjoy doing the STEM activities because they actually have an opportunity to do something with their hands and actually communicate with their peers about how to solve the problem.
There's a lot of learning and inquiry, and it's hands-on and it's fun, so they enjoy it. I like to think of our classroom as academic PE. We have to prepare the students for life after school, and science education and math education is a huge part of that.
If you haven't heard, check out our website for news, resources, and videos. Visit twinsburg.k12.oh.us.
Well, I'm finishing up my first year with Twinsburg City Schools, and coming to Twinsburg, I knew the motto was where the community and schools are one, and I've really found that to be true. During the course of the year, we've gotten support from all of our different safety forces attending our programs, from the mayor's office and government officials coming by to visit and work with the kids, to speak in our classrooms, and most of all from our parents who continually tell me how proud they are of our schools and how much they appreciate what they do. I'm also very proud of our students this year. We had exceptional results in writing, with our students taking first, second, and third in the Patriots Pen Contest, and also advancing 4 of our students to state in the Power of the Pen Contest. Our performers did a great job with winning superior ratings in large group competitions and also winning grand championships in Indiana and Ohio. And our athletes won several NOC championships, including over 150 kids involved with our track team winning the all-around tournament. So I've had a great first year in Twinsburg, and I'm really looking forward to being part of this school district in the future.
Did you know? Officer Greg Kopniski used to be a teacher before joining the Twinsburg Police Department in 1990. He has served as a DARE officer and now serves as a resource officer at RBC.
Sherlock said, "Education never ends. It's a series of lessons. A man's brain originally is like an empty attic, and he has to choose what furniture he puts in that attic. A skilled workman will carefully choose what he puts into his brain or his attic." It's elementary, my fellow Tigers. It's elementary.
So what they said was, Simeon, what we want to do is on your preview night, bring in some senior citizens and have them see the show, and then have sort of like a dinner movie thing with them.
They came to the show, and afterwards we stayed in character and in costume, and we ate dinner with them, talked to them.
I didn't know what to expect going in, but all the senior citizens were really nice, and it seemed like they just wanted to talk to me. Like, they said that they were like, you know, maybe they're gonna want you to stay in character, so, you know, make sure you're keeping up your accent. And then I got there and they started asking me like what college I was going to and how old I was, and I was like, it was just fun to have a conversation with them. I didn't have to be Sherlock.
We didn't know how energized and exciting that they were. I mean, they had a great time and they were really excited and happy to be there. They were interacting with us. It was really great to see the community come out and see us, and then we got to interact with them afterwards. It was a lot of fun.
I received the standing of 2015 National Merit Finalist.
I've received the National Merit Scholarship Award.
And I am being recognized for winning the National Achievement Scholarship, which means that I scored in the top 1% of African Americans on the PSAT.
Semi-finalists are chosen based on PSAT scores of the top 1% of the nation, and the finalists are determined based on information given by the school.
And then from there, they take the pool of finalists and decide who becomes a scholarship recipient.
Basically, it kind of like pads my resume. It kind of opens up other opportunities for me. Different colleges kind of notice this distinction. It's a very prestigious award.
For me, it just means that I finally feel like what my achievements throughout secondary school are like being recognized, and that feels pretty special.
Just generally, it's a nice thing to have under your belt, and be able to say like, hey, I've accomplished this.
So this year's band has been really different than past years of band. So before, we were a group that had a lot of fun, but it was mostly because we were goofing around. But now it's a lot different. We're having fun because we take a lot of pride in the music we make.
This year we've been transitioning to, we've been taking the band program to new places, and we've been able to have great success. I mean, we went to contests for bands this year, state contests, and we got 3 1s and a 2.
I think the kids were really excited, especially our upperclassmen, our juniors and our seniors, some of which
maybe went to contests when they're underclassmen, or some hadn't ever gone at all. To get such a good showing at both of those competitions, especially at states, was a really great way to kind of informally end the year. We ended on a really big high note, and I think it's something that those seniors especially will remember from their time in the program. They've seen it evolve and change over time.
Go to our website, twinsburg.k12.oh.us. Click on Tiger Tidbits to find longer segments from the show.
At Twinsburg High School this past year, we celebrated Strong, that's Tiger Strong. We invited Alex Simon, Stomp Broadway alum, to come over to the high school. He did a great performance with our students in our PBIS initiative. Also, we're celebrating our academic success in that Twinsburg High School is now ranked 40th in the state of Ohio through U.S. News and World Report, and also 1,050th nationally. And lastly, of course, in our community and welcoming our senior citizens to Twinsburg High School, our drama club and our GE did a really nice job celebrating with our seniors at a matinee. We had dinner with them, and our senior citizens got to share in conversation with our seniors and our juniors, and our kids just did a great job. So we thank our senior citizens for supporting our drama club and our GE. And of course, we thank everyone for their support at Twinsburg High School, and we're looking forward to the 2015-16 school year.
Did you know the THS volleyball team and pep club raised $7,000 this year for a variety of charitable causes? THS students and staff also donated over 70 pints of blood at the blood drive.
Well, it's been a great year of education, community, and high-achieving extracurricula. We are excellence in action. Now, before I send it over to our superintendent, Kathy Powers, I would like to take a moment to honor those who have moved on and are enjoying their next phase in life. Thank you to our retirees for all your hard work and dedication to the schools. And for the rest of you, have a great summer.
I hope you've enjoyed our look back at the 2014-15 school year. We're so very proud of our Tigers, and it has been a fantastic year supported by great staff members, great teachers, and just wonderful parents and community members. As we close this year, I want to congratulate the class of 2015. What a wonderful group of young men and women who are now going to either go on to college or enter a career or enter life in the military. We certainly do wish you the very best and success in all that you endeavor. I also want to congratulate the members of our staff who are now retiring. We're going to miss you. We can never replace you here in the district, but we wish you well as you move forward in your retirement years. We have so many things to be proud of, and I do want to thank our Emergency Assistance Center, who partners with the school district in bringing together our Pause on Child Hunger program. This year, we were able to expand the program to Samuel BISSELL Elementary School, and it joins WILCOX Primary School, which was in its second year in the program. Thanks to the members of our community that assisted with our facilities assessment. You know that we're extremely proud of our Twinsburg City School District buildings and grounds. Thanks to our forefathers, we have great facilities. But as we move into the future, we know that having facilities means a legacy for our community, and so we appreciate the feedback provided by many members of the community as we look to increase and enhance our facilities over the years to come. So thank you very much. I hope to see you soon at one of our many community events, but more than that, you know that our turf will be replaced at Tiger Stadium this summer, and I hope to see you as we have the grand opening of the turf at Tiger Stadium in August. The first day of school for next school year is Wednesday, August 19th, so mark that date on your calendar now. If you are a new parent to our school district, there's information about registration also on our website. I hope you have a great summer Get some rest, get some relaxation, and some fun. Students, don't forget to read that great book, and I will see you on Wednesday, August 19th.